Carragher hails Carrick for doing something Solskjaer struggled to do. Although set to appoint Ralph Rangnick on an interim basis, Manchester United are currently being led by temporary stand-in Michael Carrick. Even though Sunday's match against Chelsea is expected to be Carrick's last before Rangnick arrives, the ex-midfielder is not shying away from making some big calls, including dropping Cristiano Ronaldo to the bench for Sunday's match. Speaking ahead of kickoff, former Liverpool defender and Sky Sports pundit Jamie Carragher has reacted to the tough calls Carrick has made, which was often the one element of Solskjaer's managerial reign that came under heavy criticism. The Norwegian appeared to frequently snub making big calls and would often stick with the same players, regardless of their form. However, giving Carrick credit, Carragher believes the Newcastle-born boss has already put his own stamp on the Red Devils squad. He put his own stamp on it, and he had to do that. Gary Lineker reacts to Jadon Sanchos Manchester United goal. Jadon Sancho is up and running. The winger now has 2 goals in 2 games, having failed to net in his first 14 Manchester United appearances. Sancho scored a delightful goal against Chelsea after running from the halfway line, capitalizing on a mistake from Jorginho. He feinted goalkeeper Jadon Mendy and calmly slotted the ball low into the net. Sancho's goal gave United a crucial lead in a game in which Chelsea had the better of until that point. Match of the Day host Gary Lineker praised Sancho's contribution, while Gary Neville signalled his delight with the goal. United could not hold on to the lead Sancho provided, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka giving away a penalty, allowing Jorginho to make up for his error. The game ended with a 1-1 draw. Sancho has 2 goals for United now, the same figure he had at this point for Borussia Dortmund last year. A late-season surge saw him finish the season with 16 goals, and he will fancy his chances of doing the same again for United. This followed up his goal against Villarreal, and was his first Premier League. Sancho's goal was the big positive for United, and it was a shame to see him substituted off. The winger is now showing why the club paid so much money to sign him and chased him for so long. Chelsea boss Tuchel blamed Stamford Bridge lights for Jadon Sancho's goal. Jadon Sancho scored an impressive individual goal to give Manchester United the lead by Chelsea. Sancho pounced after Jorginho miscontrolled a high ball, going on to run half the length of the pitch before slotting calmly past Jadon Mendy. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel had an unusual excuse for Sancho's strike. The German boss blamed the lights at Stamford Bridge for putting Jorginho off and causing him to misjudge the flight of the ball towards him. Tuchel told Football London, "It's very unusual a mistake like this and to concede a goal for us in general, especially because of Jorgi. I think he misjudged the situation, and I think he was heavily disturbed by the lights, so he didn't see the ball in the end. It happened." If Tuchel's comments are accurate, then United were fortunate to play Chelsea in a late kickoff rather than an early one. United caretaker manager Michael Carrick praised the way Sancho controlled the situation. Carrick told the club website, "It looks quite easy and straightforward when you see the camera and 2 of them are hunting down the goalkeeper, but actually there's a lot of time to think and there's a bit of a cat and mouse with the goalkeeper. Does Jadon go too early? I've seen them situations being made a mess of at times. He kept his head, made his decision and delayed a bit." Sancho kept a cool head to score his first Premier League goal and his second in a week. His United career is up and running now, and while perhaps there was a bit of an assist from a Jorginho error, he did particularly well to capitalize on the mistake so ruthlessly. Manchester United stars react to 1-1 draw with Chelsea. Manchester United stars have reacted on social media to the 1-1 draw with Chelsea. United arguably should have won the match, having taken a lead through winger Jadon Sancho. Chelsea equalised later in the half with a penalty to secure a 1-1 draw. Sancho's goal was his second goal of the season and his first in the Premier League. He celebrated on social media after the strike, and nodded to the upcoming game with Arsenal on Thursday night. Bruno Fernandes was back in the starting lineup after United's win over Villarreal, which he started on the bench. He commented to say he was disappointed United could not win the game, although noted the improved performance. Donny van de Beek was a late substitution as a replacement for Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo was another substitute, for just the second time in the Premier League since joining United. Ronaldo, Eric Bailly, and Alex Telles all also commented after the 1-1 draw as they returned to Manchester. The draw leaves United in 8th place in the Premier League table. Thursday's opponents Arsenal are in 5th. The Gunners have improved in recent weeks, despite a heavy loss to Liverpool, and they look like being competitors in the race for the top 4. It is crucial United get back to winning ways in the Premier League against them, having not won a league match since the away win over Tottenham. Cristiano Ronaldo's frustration spotted after Fred blows chance to get Man United winner. Manchester United fans spotted Cristiano Ronaldo's reaction to Fred missing a golden chance to take home 3 points on Sunday evening. With the scores level at 1-1, Edouard Mendy unusually fluffed his lines when his clearance landed directly at the feet of the Brazilian. And with the clash in his hands, Fred attempted to chip the keeper with a cheeky dink. However, Fred's chip fell flat as it landed directly into the hands of Mendy, who then cradled the ball. And Ronaldo was fuming at his teammate for missing the chance when he flung his arms up in the air in disgust. Ronaldo also hit headlines on Sunday after Michael Carrick made the bold call to drop him from the starting side. The Portuguese superstar was forced to watch on from the bench when Jadon Sancho pushed United ahead in the clash. Sancho capitalized on a mistake from Jorginho to leave him 2-on-1 against Mendy when he coolly slotted the ball past the Chelsea shot-stopper. However, Jorginho was able to redeem himself from the spot when he fired Chelsea level. Ronaldo was introduced shortly after Sancho's goal for the Englishman. And throughout his time on the pitch, Ronaldo was unable to grab the game by the scruff of its neck, and his biggest involvement was receiving a yellow card for dissent. Manchester United fans to react Fred's performance against Chelsea. Manchester United fans have lavished praise on Fred's performance against Chelsea after another impressive midfield display. The Brazilian was past fit for the clash at Stamford Bridge after picking up an ankle knock in the win at Villarreal. It was a big boost for caretaker manager Michael Carrick, who felt our number 17 was influential at the El Madrigal, ahead of facing the Premier League leaders. Playing in a midfield 3 alongside Nemanja Matic and Scott McTominay, Fred was given the license to break from his midfield position and join United's front 3 in pressing the Chelsea side. But with the appointment of one of the best tacticians in world football, Ralf Rangnick looming, United's attention to detail is going to drastically change under the German. The former Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder could become a completely different player under the man dubbed the godfather of gegenpressing. The Brazilian international's ability and desire to press could see him become one of Rangnick's favourite players at Old Trafford. Although Fred chose the wrong option in the dying stages at Stamford Bridge and failed to capitalise on a great chance to snatch the 3 points, the opportunity came from his incredible work rate off the ball. Fred has always been an easy target for criticism during his time at Manchester United, but his fortunes and popularity could drastically change under the stewardship of Rangnick. His performance against Chelsea drew praise from Manchester United fans on social media.